Hello everyone, and welcome back to Simming with Abby. I am super happy to give you guys this video because basically I had hit 500 subscribers, which I am just over the moon about. I cannot believe that I'm at 500 subscribers. Like, that's insane. And lo and behold, I actually hit 600 subscribers yesterday as well. So within a 2-day period, I went from 500 to 600, which I don't even know what to say to you guys. I'm like crazy over the moon. So thank you guys for watching my videos, and thank you guys for subscribing. And I did ask in the last video, if you've watched it, you would know I asked what would you like as a gift for me getting 500 subscribers? What should I do for you to give back for watching my videos and just being awesome? So a lot of you guys had given tons of suggestions, and I just couldn't pick one. So this is a house that I created a while ago, but I never finished it. It was a starter home originally. So all of this foundation I just added in just now. But this home that with the roof is completely, well, finished on the exterior. But on the inside, I didn't get to finish it. It was supposed to be like a small starter, like, I guess starter like studio loft style home, and it was just going to be really small, swanky, and it was for this sim, which is right here, which I created, and I've never played with her. I really want to play with her at some point, but yeah, I started it, never finished it, and I thought it would be fun to just extend the house and make it into a mansion, and yeah, just make it into a fun mansion. And I also thought it would be fun that if you guys leave in the comments what kind of rooms I should put in this house, I will incorporate them in our second part. So we're going to split this into 2 parts because there's absolutely no way we're going to finish this house in 1 part. So I'm going to split it into 2, and today we're going to create the entire exterior and all the rooms, and maybe decorate 1 or 2 rooms, and then you guys can let me know what kind of rooms you want to see in this house, and you guys can download it. Also, I will not use any custom content except for like accessories or accent pieces such as like books or ornaments and things like that. Any main objects like a bed, a door, windows, anything like that will not be custom content. It will be either from an expansion pack or maybe from a store item, but I'll try and reduce the amount of store items that I use because I know a lot of you guys don't get store items. So I will try my hardest to use only expansion pack objects or base game objects. And I will use custom content, as I said, but it will just be very limited. Also, I created the exterior, well, kind of a little bit of the exterior just now. I just did it, and then I thought, let me record what I'm doing because it doesn't make sense for me to film it and not record it. So I've started off. I want them to have an I want her to have an indoor pool, and I want to have an upstairs as well. So I don't know how many rooms we're going to have. You guys can let me know in the comments how many rooms we should have. I think it would be fun if you guys help me build this, since this is for you. It's what you guys want to have and play with possibly in your town. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead, build the exterior, and leave in the comments down below what kind of house you want this to be, and what kind of rooms you want in this house, what style I should decorate each room, and yeah, it'll be fun. Let's build this together. So we're starting off by creating a square roofing section over these panels. I know that I want the front of the house to have this, you know, architectural design where it's square at the front, and then kind of keep the same design of the house for the rest of it with the simple triangle roof as we have in the first little part of the house there. Now we are creating the stairway area, and I apologize guys for this like flashing on the side of the screen. I changed the screen resolution because I was using my TV as my screen today, and turns out that by changing the screen resolution it makes this screen act insane and flash. So I hope it doesn't bother too many people. The next part definitely won't have those flashing screens. I'll just record it regularly instead of recording it how I did here. But yeah, back to the house. We're adjusting the front of the house, and these wood panels, I could not decide what color I wanted them to be. At first I went with this gray, and you'll see me change it probably like 5 or 6 different times throughout this entire video because I'm not quite sure how I want it to look. Now I'm adding in the spaces where I want the windows to be. I love sunken in windows. I think that's like the epitome of a modern house. That's what makes it look really modern, by having those sunken in windows. So I'm creating that illusion or that effect around the house, and we're going to add in the windows now. First, I'm changing these windows that we have down here and making them black, because I think the black kind of works a little bit better for this house rather than having white or silver windows. So also, I'm adding in this roofing design, which I do believe is from a stuff pack or something like that. It's definitely not custom content, but it comes with a stuff pack, or comes with store content maybe. So it doesn't come with the base game. So that you probably won't have on your game. I don't know what it comes with, so I can't really link it down below. But in fact, all of the custom content that I do use, or I'll try, most of the custom content that I do use in this house, I will leave in a zip file along with the house when it's complete. So when I do give you the house, there'll be a zip file with the house plus any additional objects, and I will let you guys know what objects are custom and what objects are not custom, or if I cannot find them or don't know which like Sims 3 pack file it is, then I'll leave a link to the website directly to that page where you can download that specific object, so that you guys can just download those objects as well, and you can see what I have and use what I have, and that way you won't have to worry about anything disappearing. But yeah, we've just added in the windows now. And I love the fact that the pool is at the front, because when people walk by, they're like, whoa, this house has an indoor pool. That is so cool. They can see that just from walking past. So I thought that was kind of awesome. We're adding in some more windows there. And today we are actually going to go ahead and build the kitchen area. And I'm going to decorate it the way I would kind of see the kitchen to be for this house. But as I said, this is your house, so let me know how you would like me to decorate the kitchen. I did end up with a little bit of glitching when I was building this house, so I don't know if my last save actually saved, and I don't know if the kitchen that I completed is actually still complete. So if it's not, then I guess that works out. If you guys don't like the way I decorated it anyway, I can just redecorate it, but if it does, then I'll have to recreate the entire kitchen again. But I'll know when I go back into it for part 2. So I wanted to make it kind of cool going into the pool area, so I put in a garage door. I thought that was kind of a neat idea. I like that. It kind of gives it a modern twist where I can actually like open the garage door and walk through into the indoor pool of the house. Ugh, imagine. But I thought that was really awesome. So we're just going to decorate the pool area today and the kitchen. So for now, we are just putting in these random lights so I can see what I'm doing, because it is almost pitch black in there. Especially with split leveling or having a foundation in the house, the lighting glitches can really get on your nerves, so you got to make sure it's really, really well lit. And the best way to do that is actually by using the lights from Debug. They are completely invisible, so it is a way for you to brighten up the room by putting tons and tons of lighting in there and not have to worry about it being in a space where you need to put a picture or put something down. They are the best kind of lights that you should put in. So you'll see me put quite a lot of these in here. It really does the job. It really brightens up the room the way I want it to. So yeah, you'll see me put in these lights. And also, I put in that fountain in the pool. I thought it was a nice little feature as well. I wanted to have a diving board and maybe a slide, but the room's too small for all that, so we're just going to go with a nice little water fountain, and she can play there. And also, I'm changing the color of the pool. Instead of having the typical blue pool, I thought I would change it up and make it like a white pool. I'm thinking of changing the base of the pool as well. Not quite sure what to do yet, but I will decide later on. But for now, we're just going with the white walls and the blue floor. And I thought it would be fun to have like custom pictures throughout the house. So I have a sim that I moved in. This is what she looks like, and I'm just gonna have her like take a bunch of pictures of like the town and this waterfall over here, and yeah, I thought it would be fun to have her take pictures, and we'll have those pictures on the wall instead of having the standard frames and standard pictures that we have. So we're just adding those pictures in there. I'm putting them on the outside so that I can adjust them when I get into build mode again. But I thought it would be kind of like a nice touch anyway. I thought it was a nice feature for the pool area where it was just all her own artwork. I thought that was a neat idea, and I think I'm going to incorporate that idea throughout the house. Maybe have like some really cool patterns and designs on the wall in the bedroom or something of the sort. Not quite sure yet, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll incorporate that in my New York trio in the middle house for that sim, because she's the kind of sim that would probably have that kind of stuff in there. I don't know, we'll see. You guys let me know what you guys want in this house, because like I said, it's your house. She's taking another picture here. I just needed another picture to put in the wall. I didn't really care what it was. I wanted it to match up in size, so I created this picture and we're just putting it there, and we're getting rid of that other one and having it in the center. I like that sepia tone as well. I think that's kind of cool. I'm adding in some plants and some rocks and trees and flowers just to make it look a bit more earthy and look like it's built into the rocks. Also, I'm adjusting it so that it's a brick wall instead of the standard cream wall or yellow wall, whatever color that is. I thought that was kind of a nice touch as well, because we have the base of it in the same brick as the panels outside as well, so I thought that was a nice touch for the wall. And we're also making that area right there where it's under the window on the inside, I'm making that the same stone that we have on the floor as well. So now we're in the hallway where I just added in some big huge archways, and I don't know why I put in that little section there. I don't know what I'm going to put in there. I thought it was kind of cool. It made a cool archway area there in the house. And now we're going to section off the kitchen, and that's the only room we're going to section off aside from a bathroom area. Also, if you see right there, the stairs, there's a box behind the stairs. Now this is just an idea, but I don't know yet, but I told you guys I'm thinking of doing another challenge video, and I've been watching Sophie Sims do the kidnapping challenge, and I think it looks so much fun. So like I said, this is just an idea. I'm thinking of doing the kidnapping challenge in this house and then creating a basement, and that little area there behind the stairs would be the walkway into the basement. And yeah, I think it would be kind of fun, but I don't know, if you guys want to see that, then let me know. I will do that. I think it would be kind of cool. So this right here is not a window, it is actually a room divider, which is a custom content, so I will link that with the house when we are finished in part 2. And yeah, I think it's actually really cool. I wanted to create a little seating area here in the kitchen, but I didn't know, I didn't want it to be like a formal dining. I wanted it to just be like off the side kind of seating area, and I put in that shelf there so that we could conjoin them so it looked like it was one table rather than two. And I put in these chairs, and the fabric that I'm using is actually a custom fabric that I created. So it's actually a Kate Spade fabric, which I love. So if you guys want that, I will also link that with the house as well. And I'm just putting in some little homey things like picture frames and plant. The picture frame is also custom content. And we're just adjusting that to make it look, you know, a little bit cooler. The wall, I wanted to go with yellow. The theme color for the room is going to be yellow, red, white, and black, and that little pop of purple you see in the chair. So you'll see me incorporate those colors throughout the room, throughout the kitchen, should I say. And if you don't like it, like I said, please speak up. Let me know if you don't want that in the room, and I will adjust the colors accordingly. So we're creating the middle island here. And I want this also to be a seating area as well for the island. I thought there would be a nice feature. I don't know what I'm doing here with the shelf. I can't remember what my brain was thinking by putting these shelves here, but I do know that I get rid of them, and I put in my signature kitchen shelf, which is from a custom set from the Sims resource, which I will also link for you guys, because this will be the best kind of shelving that you can get for any home. If you don't have this in your game already, then you should get it, because they're the best. You can put anything you want in them. They are shelving and they are kitchen cabinets, so they're pretty awesome. So I have those there, and we're creating this like island area where they can sit down, and I say they, but there's only one person, where she or whoever's going to live here can sit down, and we're making the center area yellow. So we brought out the same yellow out of the wall there over by the other seating area. Originally, I did go with these red chairs. This is the standard color that the chair comes with, but I adjust them to a more fun fabric. You see, I was trying to get that plant in the center. Don't know why it wasn't sticking in the center. But I do adjust it to this fabric right here. But I do adjust it to this fabric right here, which I think is really nice. It has all the colors that I want to incorporate into the room, so it's perfect. And I created kind of like off mismatched chairs. I had two of them with the same fabric, one red and one white. And in here we're putting in some pots, but the pot was too big to fit in there, so I put it on top, put in some mugs and another pot, and just some kitchen utensils. And also I thought this is also a custom content. The books, I added those in there. Like I said, I'm not even going to say it again anymore, but any custom content, I'm going to link it down in the description for you guys to go ahead and get with the house along with everything else. I'll just let you guys know what is custom content and what isn't as I'm doing it. So the kitchen cabinets, we're going with white with a nice wood top, which kind of matches the table over there, but I do change it to a more like beachy wood, which is one of my favorite woods as well. I've used it in a lot of my builds. And we're going with an orangey red wall, kind of like a I don't know, it's like an off red wall. It's not bright red like the chair, but it's still red enough for me to use in the room. Maybe pastel red, is that even the right word? Pastel red, I think. We're going with some shelving area over here, and this area is going to be the where they can just bake and use the stove. And I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put on these shelves yet, but I do know that I want shelving area here. So we're adding in the lights under the shelves, as I always do. These lights are from Into the Future. Into the Future actually came with quite a lot of cool stuff. So if you don't have Into the Future, I am sorry, because I do use a lot of their stuff. And I also made the wall the same yellow as the wall we have over by the seating area. So now we're adding in a fridge, and we're also adding in some shelving above. This is where my game started to glitch out a lot. So this is where you'll see my game actually start to cut off, which sucks. My sim, I had her take a picture of these flowers, and I had to take two pictures of the flowers actually so that I could put them in the kitchen, because the color scheme of the flowers work really well with the room. And I thought that was a nice touch. I might adjust those later, but we'll see. And yeah, aside from that, that's pretty much all we have in the kitchen. So if you guys like the kitchen so far, let me know, because if the kitchen's not the same way when I log back in, I'm gonna have to recreate it. If you don't like it, then I can just create something else, but let me know. But that is it for the house right now, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this house so far. If you guys are liking this house, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are brand new to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye, everyone.